Now to a fashion editor's hair-raising faux pas that has someone demanding a boycott of the magazine. So what was her less than glamorous career advice, and why did her controversial comments get so many women so angry so fast? That's the subject of tonight's Fact Finders Report. Here's Peter Thorne. Peter?
Katie, it was supposed to be a fun lunchtime meeting, a mild diversion from a stressful day. Instead, it turned into a major embarrassment. Now someone's out of a job, and there's fury on the web. Right now, you're going to hear the full explanation and a heartfelt apology. Glamour, the well-known fashion magazine, upsetting some readers, and especially African-American women, after an unsettling lunch meeting that happened at a prominent law firm inside this building in Lower Manhattan.
I was shocked. I was appalled, disgusted.
Here's what happened. The law firm held a gathering for employees. A staffer from Glamour Magazine was the guest speaker. The topic, corporate fashion do's and don'ts. In other words, what's appropriate to wear at work. But what was said in that room full of lawyers didn't stay there for long. It's now the talk of the internet, emails flying, blogs burning up over the controversial comments made that day about beauty and race, hurtful words that focused on hair. What the beauty expert told the assembled women lawyers is that afros were, quote, a glamour don't. Published reports say she went even further. The American Lawyer magazine says the Glamour beauty editor showed slides, the first one of an African-American woman with an afro, which she called a real no-no. And dreadlocks? Dreadful. In the same story, the Glamour staffer claimed to be shocked that some people think it's appropriate to wear those so-called political hairstyles at the office. And they really have to go.
I was surprised because to sort of single out a particular culture's hairstyle and state that there is something negative about the way hair grows naturally from our heads, to me, is quite surprising.
CW11 viewer Janice Gates, so surprised and upset, she emailed Fact Finders telling us, as an avid reader of Glamour, she was deeply offended and pointed to an email circulating on the web calling for a Glamour boycott, comparing what they call an attack on black women to the ugly comments made by radio superstar Don Imus about the Rutgers women's basketball team.
The editor that made that remark made a very, very dreadful mistake. I think it's an ignorant remark. I think natural hair is beautiful hair. I think natural skin color is beautiful skin color.
In a few seconds, we'll tell you the unglamorous end for the Glamour staffer who made the comments. But first, Fact Finder stopped by this beauty salon, turning heads on 121st Street and Lenox, to hear what these women thought about natural hair being considered inappropriate in a corporate setting.
It's actually pretty surprising that someone would think that locks, dreads, or even natural curly hair couldn't be considered professional.
Corporations really should be more concerned with the quality of work that people give them as opposed to how they wear their hair.
Glamour's editor-in-chief was happy to speak with us on camera, but she's out of the country right now in Uganda, so Glamour shared with us the editor's statement issued to their readers. She was, quote, appalled at the remark. The idea that a woman cannot be herself and still get ahead at work runs contrary to Glamour's message of empowerment. I'm outraged that women heard such nonsense. The staff members spoke without the knowledge or permission of any of her supervisors. And, quote, Glamour did not, does not, and would never endorse the comments made. We are a magazine that believes in the beauty of all women. We've extended a full apology to the law firm, and I extend the same apology to all of you. Glamour made clear to Fact Finders that they completely disagree with the controversial comments. They have further announced plans for a roundtable discussion in an upcoming issue for readers to share their views on the issues of women, beauty, and race raised by this episode. As for that staffer who outraged so many, she has resigned. Now, if there's a story you want us to look into in depth, tell us at our website, cw11.com/factfinders. Katie?
All right, thank you, Peter. And if you want to give us your take on this controversy, log on to our website at cw11.com. Just click on the Fact Finders tab and tell us what you think.